Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to talk about today is real life in the Philippines. Because you people think it's easy living here, and it's not. Now, of course, I don't live in a real house with a water tank on the roof, so what you can expect on any given day is to not have any water. So what you need to do is you need to have buckets with water for your dish washing and or other needs inside the house. Those are clean water buckets. Then outside you need a showering bucket, but that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about storing, well, the fact that the Philippines don't use preservatives so much in their foods, which is a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is you're not eating so many preservatives, but the bad thing is if you take a look at the way this container is sealed with a plastic bag, which is the same as the other containers that have rice or canton. This container is a good sealed container. Or bihon. All of these containers, what you're going to notice, I don't think you can see it, but they all have bugs. Okay? I bought this food about 5 weeks ago, and now I'm going to show you what happened after just 5 weeks of inside this container. By putting the container, I have a strainer in the sink, and I'm going to show you just how many bugs are in the container itself. And then I'm going to show you a termite infestation where they actually bring the water into the house. See this? But it gets worse. So now I'm going to take these noodles, which I'm going to give to the lady next door for her chickens, and I'm going to dump them in here. And then this is a little disheartening, so get ready. Watch what happens. See the bugs? That's nothing. See the bugs? See the bugs? See the bugs? See the bugs? Okay, there's about 2 or 3 times that many bugs in that small amount of noodles, which is now chicken food. So the cost of chicken food in the Philippines is about 50 pesos per kilo. But not to the neighbor, because she's going to get this for free. Now, I want to throw some water in there before it gets out of control. So I'll take a scoop of water because we have no water. The water is on. And you can hear the water's going back up into the pipe today. Yesterday we had no water for 12 hours. Maybe 14, I don't know. I wasn't awake. So now look, see the bugs? Okay, so now this is in the canton that I bought 5 weeks ago, and also in the bihon and of course the noodles. So now let me find that light, and now I want to show you termites. They actually bring water into where you're living. So here is it's a little damp sometimes under the sink, but it actually rained. We're in rainy season now, so the termites are thriving. Here you go. Watch when I pick up that piece of cardboard there. Watch what happens. Well, there were a bunch of 1,000-leggers under there before. Okay, so this whole thing, that whole thing is completely termite out. So, but termites in the Philippines, they almost go hand in hand. If you make something out of wood in the Philippines, you can expect termites. So the bugs have migrated, and now I have about 3 kilos of chicken food. Libre, free. Libre means free for the neighbor. So the chickens are going to eat well this week. And another thing I want to talk about, and that's the last thing I'm going to talk about, is on July 7th, all comments will be negated. There will be no comments. If you have a question and you become a Patreon member for even as little as $1 a month, then I would be happy to answer your questions there. But you'd have to be an active member. So, and an active member means that, well, you have to make intelligent comments. Let's put it like that. I am dealing with, 16 hours of just reviewing comments at this point. About 1,000 comments a month I receive on my 2,300 public videos. So 16 hours to review the videos, and I make 10 videos a month at least that are going to be posted mostly on Patreon, by the way. And I make at least, they take at least somewhere between 2 to 3, sometimes 4 hours to create a single video. Let's say a 30-minute video. You have to make the video once or twice. Usually I make 2 takes, and then you have to review the video, both videos. So let's say you made a 15-minute video, 2 of them take a half an hour plus a few minutes, and then to review them, they also take another half an hour. That's an hour. And you have to tag them and write a description, and then put them in, load them, which takes, for in high definition, what I use takes, so for a 15-minute video, about 6 hours. You have to monitor the computer. If we have an electrical outage, which we get about 12, sometimes 20 times a week, sometimes once a week, then you have to reload the videos. That all takes time. And then I have to review the comments, like I said. So the average video, including the comments, takes between 2 and 3 hours a month to deal with in and of its own. Plus, I have about a 5% at best subscriber viewing rate. Now I'm not going to talk about other people's videos, because it's not a question of jealousy. Those people don't work. They just e-beg. But they get about a 50 to a 75% subscriber base. And then people actually donate money to their channel. When a man cries about not having plywood to build something, they donate money for the plywood for this. And then the dog gets pregnant, they donate money for the puppies. I don't ask for any of that stuff, but if I put up a 5-hour and 48-minute video about conspiracy theories, and I show you hand signs, Masonic hand signs, Illuminati hand signs, and pictures of Donald Trump using those signs, and Alex Jones and the Pope, and then I review my book, and then I say the book is only $2.99, and it's 1,990 pages with 130 pictures, and then I deal with that 5-hour and 48-minute video. To make the video, prepare the video took about 2 days to put all that stuff up on the screen and make some semblance of order, and then I have to deal with people telling me that I'm a liar, that I got all this information off the internet. No, I created the information. It's my discovery. It's real, but no one will ever make it public or world-renowned, as it should be, because my discoveries actually put the onus on the people that are behind the scenes, like the Pope and Alex Jones. He is not what he appears to be, and neither is the Pope. They are all part of a much bigger conspiracy. So, be that as it may, on July 7th, comments will be negated 100%. And if you would like to comment, ask me a question about the Philippines, or you have a question. I looked 4,300 something books. If anybody has a question about the book, please, you'll be able to request me to give you a reply about something that you read in the book. Those 4,300 books were sold since April 15th of 2010 when I published it. It's an ebook and it's a Kindle edition. So if you have a question about that, or you have a question about the Philippines, or you wish to save money on airfares and or hotels in and on the island of Bohol, I might be able to help you out with that. But you'd have to become a Patreon member, let's say, at least at the $5 mark before I start getting involved in 15-minute replies. For $1, you can watch the videos that are no longer going to be posted on YouTube. There'll be some. There are already 300 videos that are not posted on YouTube about Mr. Obama, and not so many with Mr. Trump. Let's see. Mr. Obama, the Pope, the book, and my view on world affairs going back as far as 2009. Those videos are no longer available on YouTube. So my view on world affairs is completely different than your view or your understanding of world affairs, because you people are YouTube. You know, YouTube, you watch YouTube. You don't actually, never done any real research. Most of you. People that say, I love your videos, I love your conspiracy. Yeah, I got about 100 comments in the last 2 days telling me that on different videos. But I haven't made a book sale. Let's see, last time I made a book sale was 3 weeks ago for a guy named Samuel. And I haven't got a new Patreon member in 3 to 4 weeks. So, you people are... You are what we know or call in the Philippines Tihick. That's T-I-H-I-C-K. It means cheap. I could get involved with that beyond. You people expect me to. So basically, moving back, digressing back, I spend about 100 hours a month making videos and reviewing comments. And I make enough money to pay my electric bill, my internet bill, and that's about it. That's about all I make. Maybe and if you took my time into consideration of about no less than 100 hours a month to produce 20 videos, which I do. Most of them go on YouTube, but some on Patreon. 100 hours a month, I'm averaging about $1 an hour on YouTube. So if you think my time isn't worth more than $1 an hour, I don't care what you think. I never cared what you think, and I'm never going to care what you think. Comments will be disabled on July 7th, and that will save me somewhere in the vicinity of about 16 hours, which is 16 more hours to work, so I'll save 32 hours a week. Thanks for watching my videos. Have a nice day. Here we are. It's beautiful. I'm going swimming, and that's where I'm going swimming, right there. That's where I'm going to be in about 15 minutes. More fun in the Philippines, baby. No cars, no horns, no motorcycles, no tourists. That's right. That's right.